Good morning. I'm Deacon Jay, and today is June 8th. It is Monday of the 10th week of Ordinary Time. In today's Gospel, Jesus went up the mountain and began to teach his disciples, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the land. Blessed are they who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be satisfied. Blessed are the clean of heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are they who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when they insult you and persecute you and utter every kind of evil against you falsely because of me. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward will be great in heaven." The Latin word for blessed in today's Gospel, beatitudo, can also be translated as happy. So Jesus is telling us 9 different ways for us to be happy. He says, happy are the poor in spirit, happy are those who mourn, happy are the meek, happy are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, happy are the merciful, happy are the pure in heart, happy are the peacemakers, happy are those who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness, and happy are you when men revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely in my account. Some of these ways to be happy aren't what we would expect. To understand this teaching of Jesus, these Beatitudes, we need to better understand what happiness is. Today, many associate happiness with having a good time, that is, pleasure or comfort. But long-term happiness is spiritual and moral and not emotional or pleasurable. The saints in heaven are supremely happy because they're with God, the source of all happiness. Happiness, then, is joyful, flowing from the life of God. The one thing we all desire is joy. Jesus tells us in the Beatitudes how to find joy and happiness. We might be looking for happiness in the things of this world, like money or power or pleasure or honor. But eventually, even if we achieve some of these things, we come to realize that they can only satisfy us for a short time, and then we begin to look for more. Ultimately, we're looking for the joy which only God can offer us. In his apostolic letter, Pope Francis recently wrote, "The joy of the gospel fills the hearts and lives of all who encounter Jesus. Those who accept his offer of salvation are set free from sin, sorrow, inner emptiness, and loneliness. With Christ, joy is constantly born anew." If we find ourselves struggling to be happy because of the pandemic or the riots, maybe we should meditate on the Beatitudes. Do any of these Beatitudes apply to us today? Are we joyful? Are we happy? God bless.